Hi, champs.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's roll.
So I'm here with the famous Barry Davis. Barry Davis is a two-time Olympian with a resume that you're gonna love to hear. He was a three-time Iowa State high school wrestling champion in wrestling. Obviously, 1982 NCAA Division I champion at the 118-pound category. He was a two-time Division I champion at the 126 category in 1983 and then one in 1985. In 1983, Barry was the Pan American Games champion in freestyle at 125. 1983 member of the U.S. World Wrestling Team, four-time NCAA Division I All-American. 1984, Barry won the silver medal at 125-pound category. In 1985, he was the Big Ten Athlete of the Year. Also in 85, I'm sorry, he was the NCAA Championship Outstanding Wrestler. Wow. 1986 world champion bronze medalist at 125. And then in 1987, world champion silver medalist at 125. 1988 member of the U.S. Olympic freestyle wrestling team. But I'm not done yet. Then he was inducted as a member of the National Iowa Varsity's Athletic Club Hall of Fame inductee in 1998. And in 2007, Barry was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame as a distinguished wrestler. Wrestled under the world famous Dan Gables at Iowa. Thank you
No problem.
for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. That's a long haul. We had an interesting conversation yesterday because you also have a youth, and on top of what you're doing, you have a youth program.
Yeah. It just giving back to young kids, give them an opportunity to experience the sport of wrestling, but not just that, but teach them, what it takes to be successful in that sport, which is, daily discipline, dedication, visionary, the type of things there. So you never know when you get the opportunity to change the kid's mind and turn it the right direction. The biggest thing is teaching self-discipline.
And how key, so what do you see now with our youth in today? How many kids are in your club?
About 50 kids in the club.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty good
50
size club.
kids. So K through junior high,
Okay,
about that. So it's, wide margin of kids. Obviously, with the older kids, you can teach more because the development of their mind. But you teach them how to wrestle combinations. Life is built in combinations, and you have to wrestle combinations. Go from one move to another move to another move. Same with life. Life moves on. You create success here. You create success here. It's like a building block. It's the same thing with these young kids at the same time. One move to another move. It's continuous.
so for our hearing care providers that this message will also go to, we are in the, we help people hear and understand better.
Mhm.
But it's funny how I think we have a little over 100 of our dispensers.
Mhm.
And out of our 100 of our dispensers, some perform at a very elite level and some don't. And what could you say to those who are exceeding all expectations, and those who might even be wondering, am I in the right thing? Do I have greatness in me, in my ability to communicate? How do you fight through? What do you say to those people, Barry?
Well, everybody can be successful. It's the matter effort you want to put into it.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, this person's here. I'm here. I can't get. You can. First of all, is how do you talk to yourself? That's number one.
Okay.
I tell some people, hey, if I talk to you the way you talk to yourself, you go, there, dude, you're a jerk. You're not a very nice guy. Why do you talk to me that way? Because that's the way you talk to yourself. I think it starts with the way you talk to yourself. Okay, the way you see things. Well, I don't know if I can get there. Not do that. I can't. How can we say? How can I get there? what's the adjustments I have to make?
What's the adjustments I have to make in
Yeah.
my personal life?
Yes. So it's like wrestling in a sport. In order for me to move up from high school success, college success, and national success, Olympic success, I gotta make adjustments. Okay. By doing that, it comes with discipline. All right. So I may be in a little better shape. Okay, then I get ride the bike maybe a little bit longer, a little bit harder. You know, I need to get a little stronger. I do the extra weight training. I got to be better technically a little bit. Then I got to be in the room, work on skills a bit more. But it's the creativity. You got to have vision. Okay, you got to have vision, and that's the key part too. So all those things take place.
So when we're saying vision, I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
When we're saying vision, are you saying envisioning what you want to become, having the vision to say I can? What do you mean by like you got to have the vision? Help us understand, because I see vision as, and I'll back up. I believe that we become what we believe we are.
Well, yeah, everybody believes, but it takes more than that. It takes one is you learn by vision. Okay, write it down. One is you see it, got to see the picture, got to write it down, you got to talk about it, you got to hear it, then you got to apply it. So, me, I write notes. All right, I see the cell, I see the match, I see the opponent. How can I attack them and do that? I got to see it. All right, I can attack this way, this way, this way. Got to write it down, but I got to visualize too. Not very many people nowadays like busy. You need quiet time. Be it at night,
So let's talk about
in
that.
the morning.
Quiet time.
Yeah, you know what people are scared to do nowadays? Turn things off. No noise. There's times you get to sit back, no noise.
What are you doing with your quiet time? And how much time are you spending with Barry? How much time does Barry spend with Barry? And what do you do when you spend that time by yourself?
I think about one, goal setting,
Setting your goals.
setting the goals. How can I see it happening? How's it going to happen? How can I play it out? Then how can I put the pieces together? It's like a big jigsaw puzzle.
So I
gotta get the border. Once I get the border in, I start filling in the pieces. But people just want to go. No, you just sit back and relax, quiet,
visualize.
and let your brain think. They want to be on switch all the time. I'm still on the on switch, but it's different. No music, nothing, just quiet.
And you're thinking of how you can perform
Yes.
better tomorrow.
Yeah. So I can't like wake up and go, all right, what got on my agenda today? No. All right. So Monday, I'm getting ready on Sunday. Tuesday, I'm Monday. So I'll start tomorrow. You just can't wake up and go, all right, go. I just can't walk into a practice, be at a high level. Okay. I'm gonna wrestle with you today. All right, wrestle you at 3:00. Get in the morning workout. Right. All right, we're working today at 3:00 today. So I'm going through my day, thinking about you, your stance, how you wrestle, how do you move, how can I beat you, how can I attack you? So I'm seeing things happening already. So I get there, I'm already locked in. I know how to attack, what to work on, how you're gonna attack me, how I can figure things out, how I can beat my competition or do better in competition at a higher level. Same thing with a sale. I'm talking to a Hy-Vee store or this person and help market. You know, I first walk in.
Now we'll go back and just kind of preset this. So Barry had sold proteins.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It sold proteins and supplements in the health industry. So for the last, I want to say, how many years?
6 years.
6 years, got out of coaching. He just accepted a job coaching the Naval Academy and is shipping off this Thursday to Annapolis. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
For that as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you out there on the big screen, screaming your guts out.
Looking to be back in the game again and teaching young men about how to work with their bodies, how to attack opponents, but again, try to achieve success at a higher level.
Yeah.
But you got to know.
So when you were going out on the road, when you switched over, So look, you switched over into like regular selling. I mean, you had a sales job where you had to go and you were selling business to business, big clients like IVs and others, nutritional stores. You're moving your product. Did you go at it with the same intensity?
Yeah.
I kind of know the answer because we've talked a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, walk us through that. So you get into, so now you're not coaching anymore, kind of a duck out of water, but you're a great talker and you know how to connect with people. How'd you roll that out?
Well, you're not recruiting an elite athlete now. You're not talking about athletics type of things. You're talking to a different client. They have multi products in health market. Protein powder, they're everywhere.
Right.
Okay. So now
you're one of many.
Yeah, one of many. So how can what's our product have that other products don't have? Right. Do that. But two, it's a cold call. So when they first go in there, I don't know anything about them. So I'm talking to them, introduce myself, etc. How they're reacting, what's their personality like? Are they aggressive, not aggressive, or laid back? You introduce yourself, you got to read the room, etc. So I'm going like this. When I recruit an athlete, you can ask me A, B, C, and D for sure. Money, workout partners, education, certain things. It's all right. Now you translate that over to sales. Okay, ask me up. Protein product, it's all natural, costs, servings. Oh, you're going to ask certain questions already. I need to know the answers like that.
Right.
Now, other things though, I got to read other things too. The product on the shelf, who they selling to.
At your competition.
Who's my competition?
So now you're learning your competition.
So instead of just going in and selling right away, walk in the store first, walk around the store, see what they have, what kind of products they have, where do we fit in, etc. Come back later on, right? I know who the person's name is. I know what they're selling.
So you're going in and doing intel first.
You have to.
You're checking out before you're even doing a pitch.
You have to, yes.
You're seeing what the lay of the land is.
Yeah. Well, it's like this. I might just go out and wrestle you. I'm going to go out, watch that video first. Okay. If I know if you're a right leg lead, you're right handed. If you're a left leg lead, you're probably left handed. If I already know your dominant hand, etc. You lead your right leg, lead my right leg. You can attack my body 3 different ways. Head inside single, double leg, head outside single. I'm going to do this. You're better than I am, though. I'm going to force you take 2/3 of your offensive way by doing a staggered stance. That means I put one leg waiting for the other leg. If you're right leg, them right leg lead, you're going to attack my body, head outside single. That means if I make a mistake here, head's going to be here, go to the inside where you're uncomfortable. Now everybody catches scoring. So I already know how you're going to attack me, where everything's going to be. Now I just transition from there.
Now, everybody out there, what Barry is not saying is when a customer comes in, watch their lead leg and their bad leg sweep, do an inside leg sweep in the waiting room, right?
Exactly. But it's the same thing.
But you're right. It's
the same thing
studying
in sales. Okay,
yes.
I'm gonna walk into a Hy-Vee store. It's different than walking into a protein shop,
Right.
and into a bigger store. You got to see the landscape. What am I up against? How can I attack this person? So it's called homework, taking notes, etc. Okay, find out what the person's name is. Hey, what's Hey, so Donna's here. Okay, what's that like? Oh yeah, she's like this. I already know where I meet her a little bit.
Who the decision maker is.
Yeah. So who the decision maker is? Hey, what's she like? What's going on? So they'll tell me certain things. People want to tell you things, okay? So listen to their story, bring it out of them. Now I know her name, what she's like, what they think of her, Oh, she's very aggressive. Oh, she's so nice. And, oh, she's busybody. They'll give you certain information, then you transition from there. It's called homework. Okay?
Do your homework.
It's called vision. Know your opponent better than they know themselves. That's the key. And now, what are my attacking points, etc.
So, somebody doesn't want to buy, and on our business, Barry, it's a 1-call close, where yours is probably a 2 or 3 or 4 call close. When someone doesn't want, let me rephrase this. How do you build value when you're selling somebody something? How do you build value in your product, and how important is it for you to know everything about your product? So in your proteins and all your supplements. You're an expert. You know, they say we need to be an expert in our field. You're obviously an expert in proteins and nutrition, et cetera. How important is that, do you believe, in knowing your product front to back?
Obviously that's what an all natural product. No additives at all. So it's 100% pure. Okay. Same with your hearing. It's pure. You know what you believe in it. You gotta believe in what you sell, what you're doing here. Now, they may tell you no. Hey, I understand what's going on. Maybe it's not the right time. I'll come back again because it's information on it, etc. You know, hey, enjoy your day. Nice meeting you. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Always leave it pleasant.
They're always at time. You just gotta leave them a certain way. Leave something that's gonna ingrain in their brain that understand who you are. Be it politeness or don't be pushed right away. Don't do that. So you gotta. It's like you got like with an athlete. When you bring an athlete in our weight room, every bar's on the same level. Everybody's on the same level. Everybody's turned the exact same way. This doesn't seem normal here. What's different about this and something else? Everything's in line. Same thing here. Know the product, know who you're selling to, but again, they say no. This is temporary. I know you're really busy. I understand what's going on. You know what? I'll check with you later on. I'm passing it. I'll be passing it maybe next week. Maybe I'll see you here more time next time. No, don't say, well, you know. So you do. Next time I walk in, I can see they're busy. Hey, Bob, it's good to see you here. Stop by and say hi again. And I see you're busy again. You know what? I'll be back a couple weeks later. Maybe stop by and see you. Maybe we'll connect then. I'm not giving them a chance to say no. No, they're busy. What's going on? They make that connection. Say, hey, I understand what's going on. I'll come through in a couple more weeks.
So you really wait until you connect.
Correct.
You wait until, so you, even if you stop by, they're busy, you respect that. But
exactly.
And then when you can connect, find out what their needs are, then you're able to, then you really start your push for your product.
So when I first started, we were in no stores. We're in 3 major grocery store lines right now because that's the way I did it.
So when you started, you were in no store?
None. We did Hy-Vee.
So you landed Hy-Vee, big store,
Festival Food,
big company.
Festival Foods, then Hometown. So in 3 major stores we're in. One store I did this. I'll tell you what I do is this. How about this? Here's what I do. I just give you 2 free vanilla, 2 free chocolate. See how it goes? Does it sell? Take it back off the shelf. It's okay. No problem. No charge on me. Okay, good. Week later, 2 weeks later, boom, done. Hey, Barry, good. We'll take some more. It sounds good. Now we started going. So there's a lot of ways to, to have them see what you're trying to do. They're just saying, no, tell you what, here's this part, here's our product. They have 20 servings, we have 3 servings. Here's our cost. One way to do it. But again, that's what I did with ours. Maybe 2 or 3 stores got me in that way. I'll tell you what, it's free of charge. It goes well, then we'll just go and take it back off the shelf.
Interesting. That's just perseverance and grind.
Part of it, yeah.
So our presentation takes typically an hour and a half. An hour and a half. It's a 1-call close. So we're a 1-call close, Barry. Somebody comes in, our age or a little older, we hope, because we're the same age. They have a hearing loss. They know they've had a hearing loss, and then they get a hearing test. And typically within that hour and a half timeline, they make a decision to purchase a hearing aid. So they're not going to come back. They might say they do. So with that being said, some of us can struggle to where some people, we try to hold about a 70% closing ratio. Our brand is so strong. We've been around for 82 years that you can just almost show up and sell 40 to 50%. The difference is the individual. And I've always said, we have to learn how to say the right thing, the right way, at the right time. And how you learn that is through what we have, what's called a case history. And it's about 26 different questions that, how long have you noticed you have hearing loss? Do you struggle to understand people? Does the TV go up louder than normal? Does background noise bother you?
Yeah.
That's our connection. What would you say to the individuals who they are? I'll tell you that this individual is good, but they're just not reaching greatness, and they have the potential to reach greatness, or they might be questioning themselves right now as they watch this.
Mhm.
And they're and
I think what you got to do is this. First of all, I can walk in the recruit's house right away, make it feel uncomfortable, make it feel comfortable, make them, hey, come on, how you doing? Make it feel comfortable, make it feel relaxed. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, they feel like now they feel like they tell you about themselves. Now they feel you know them, you're part of them. Now we can make the connection. Now we can build off of that at the same time. You just don't start talking right away. Let them talk.
well, and they
Get
say
the-
what people want to talk about is themselves.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So get to know them. Do that first. Build that one-on-one relationship. But get a short period of time, but the trust as quick as possible. Oh, you got 3 kids. You have this. You have that. Understand that. Know that. But
You ever write down the kids'
Yeah,
names and
and-
all the details?
the kids, when they come in, though, when they come in, your mind's on them. What you did over here, it's gone. Your mind's here. Like walking into practice. If you're ever in the Olympic Games, you walk into practice. You only got so many practices. That's it. Coach K would say this. All right, guys. January 1, NCAAs are through week of March, but here's the deal. Okay? You got to do meet on Friday, do meet on Sunday. Thursday's not a really hard training day. Friday's competition. Saturday's kind of a weight cut and it comes on Sunday. So really, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are training days. So you know what? You got 8 weeks. That's 24 days of hard training. You come in, make sure everyone counts. Okay?
You leave
Like-
there.
Yeah. So they know I come in, I got to be ready. That client walks through the door. I know it's my client.
So do you
I got
think,
7 clients. Make sure I'm ready for every one of them.
make sure you're ready for, with 7 clients, make
No.
sure you're ready for
Every one of them. When they're done, got to regroup. Got to walk around. What do we got to do? Take a break, walk around, regroup. They come in, know the name, know this, know that. They walk in. How you doing today? Same thing. Full attention. You walk into a practice, you're training for, the highest level. You walk in, you be ready to go. Step on that mat. There's no thinking. It's all reacting. You better be prepared mentally and physically ready to go. You know that. If I got 7 matches a day come to my door, I know I'm ready. There's 35 people. Boom. Every time.
As we start to wind this down, what words of encouragement I want you to give to the team if they want to say, you know what, I want to be great? What do you say to them? Go, hey, Barry, I want to be great like that. I want to be great in my field. I sell hearing aids. I help people hear. I don't feel I'm great, but I want to get great. What do you say to them?
Time,
They're
man.
listening.
Time management. Small things matter. Detail matters. Discipline matters. It all matters. Do your homework. Okay. The small things are going to create success. They can Russell. Everybody can talk. Everybody can show. Everybody can present. But do you listen? Do you know the product? Are you making them feel comfortable? Giving back to them? It's like I just can't walk in and be a great athlete. I got to run. I got to wrestle. I got to drill. I got to watch my weight. I got to watch video. What do I got to do daily? Same thing here. It's every day. It's consistency. Be consistent in the small things, and success will come.
Amen. Good stuff there. I kind of have been living and dying by something that Coach Nick Saban says, and we have 5 choices in life. And one is we can be poor at something. We can be average at something.
Mm-hmm.
We can be good at something. We can be great at something, or we can be elite at something.
Yeah.
You can have natural talent. And with natural talent, you can be good. So you can be good at that. But without discipline, habits and rituals, like what you're talking about, a proper mindset, a plan, you'll never be great or elite. So if we have a choice to do one thing, and I don't have to work any longer in my hours, I may have to have a plan, know my competition. I may have to work smarter, but I don't have to work harder. Why wouldn't I want to be great or elite at anything I do? Have you always had the desire to be elite? Because you're not great, you're elite.
Well, you know what? You got to do this. Somebody don't allow themselves to become great. Allow yourself to become great. It's okay. See?
Allow
Allow
yourself to become great.
Somebody don't allow that to happen. They're scared of that. What? See, because you like, oh, if you want to say NCAA title, I'm different now. You're telling me you walk off the mat, 7 minutes later, you're a different person? What's changed in 7 minutes? Nothing's changed. Okay? If you sell like $100,000, 250, whatever, it's the same. You're doing the same thing.
That's true.
It's just a few more zeros.
That's
What's
true.
wrong with that? Allow yourself to be great. Nothing wrong with that. Allow yourself to do certain things. We don't. They're scared of greatness. Why? What's got to change? If I'm still giving back, and what about giving back to the taking? I'm fine. Allow yourself to be great. Allow yourself to do all these different things, because you know what? By doing that, you can create more for other people. That's the whole thing.
I think that was my biggest takeaway of this interview, is allow yourself to be great, because I think a lot of us think we're not deserving. I can't be great. I'm going to be maybe good.
Yeah.
But they're afraid to speak it. I want to be elite. I want to be elite at my level. Yeah. You know, in my industry, I don't want to just be great.
You know, people say that
elite.
People say, well, people are scared to lose it. No, they're not scared to lose.
They're afraid
to win.
Yeah.
They're scared of greatness. What's wrong with greatness? Nothing.
And I always think this too. It's like a lot of people say, you know, I want to be a beast, until they realize what beasts do to become beasts.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to say, I want to be a beast. And then they see the grind that the beasts really do. And it scares some people, where others will run to it.
Yeah, but it takes hours. Let's take hours and hours. It takes time management, consistency, and daily discipline. It's not asking too much, I don't think.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Davis, two-time Olympian, and now coach for Naval Academy.
You know, buddy. You can see it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Hey,
bet.
thanks, man. Take the time. Appreciate it.